Welcome to episode 30 of Let's Play The Sims 2. Alright, it's Saturday evening, and everyone is at home and relaxing with the neighbors who are there too. Looks like Laura's cleaning up, whereas Amanda is taking a shower. Yes, she doesn't have work today, or she didn't have work today, but she'll have work tomorrow evening, so remember to get her ready for that. Now, it's one of those evenings where it's kind of low-key, not too much is going on, they're just, hanging out, but evenings like this are a good opportunity to, build relationships between family members, improve your stats if they're low, and work on skills. Because it's always good to be building towards a promotion or some other goal that you have in mind. Well, anyway, the girls are getting sleepy, and no, don't sleep in your parents' bed. Come in there, sleep in your own beds. Yes, your Sims will tend to go to bed pretty early for, in this game. At least they have for me. Well, it's going to say goodbye to him. Yep, for the most funny dressed guy, that was the politest goodnight I've seen. Alright, turn off that obnoxious television so we don't have to listen to that anymore. It's always a benefit. And he wants to flirt with his wife. It will give him aspiration points, so why not? It's always very nice. As you can see, Mike is starting to want another baby. I'm not so sure, though. I mean, I would like to have a third child, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer. So don't be holding your breath on that. So, it's time for bed. For Mike, at least, since she doesn't have to work until later. She can take care of a few things now. Let's get him out of the way. Yes, very peaceful evening. And now Laura's in bed, and all will be still until the next morning. Being a Sunday, of course, the girls don't need to go to school, so they'll be at home. Nice little break from the sound of my voice there while you hear the artificial night going by. And I do like to refrain from waking them up too early because they'll get tired really early in the evening, and we don't want that. Well, I thought of a unique way to wake up the girls. Let's get Mike to come in here, use his workout machine, which will wake him up instantly. Watch this. Isn't that mean? Yeah, but it sure is funny. So now that they're awake, let's see what they can do. Well, she's going to go over and play with her dollhouse, which is good. I do want to make some more expansions on the house, but I want to wait until they have just a little bit more money, which would come with a promotion, either Laura or Mike's. And since Laura is all clear, hers is probably going to come first. Mike still has to gain several body points, a charisma point, and make an additional friend for his career to move forward. reading a book of her own accord. One other thing you can do with the bookcase is have him write in a diary. So far, I haven't really discovered what that actually does. I think it gives him fun, maybe. Alright, it's time for you to make breakfast. You can stargaze through that telescope. And I really wish he hadn't turned on that TV and walked away from it. That's just annoying. But that's okay. I guess there's more annoying things. Not too many, though. It's pretty annoying. Also, I did want to mention that actually the last minute and a half of episode 29 was accidentally cut off. But since nothing really ground-breaking happened during that, I'm not going to re-upload it. So I just wanted to say that. This will get her on her way to getting a logic point, which she doesn't really need for aspiration, so we'll give her something that she does want instead, which is to get another creativity point. Being a knowledge aspiration, her main things are wanting to gain skill points and wanting her kids to get good grades and to get into private school. Mike, being mostly a family guy, mainly wants to talk to them and play games with them, which is all very nice. Alright, we'll just speed things along here. Alright, pancakes are ready. Everybody come in here. Have some pancakes, but first turn that damn thing off. It's annoying as hell. Although it's kind of funny, there's a movie that TV plays about a man who kicks flamingos and gnomes over from the first Sims, and they band together to destroy him. It's kind of silly, but you know, what can you expect? So, time for Mike to work out some more, and oh wait, no it's not. It's time for him to go to work. In fact, there is his bus. Come on Mike, get on the bus. Take you to work. Now, seeing that it's a weekend, there's going to be no school bus. But still, no reason not to be in tip-top condition. And away they go. Well, we're getting near to the end of this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again for episode 31. So long everybody. Have a wonderful evening.